Well, a week back up in the office, but I'm back at her and I'm back with, well, I think my wife is getting jealous. I think she thinks I love this more than her. I assured her this morning that that wasn't true as I was walking out the door, leaving her behind me. Hey, the California Imports sent me those main bearings, and I'm starting to put the crank into the one half of the shell, and I just want to show that to you right now. And there it is. Those are all new, and little trick is that each one of those main bearings have a little dowel in the bottom, and I showed that to you in one of the other videos. And to get that main bearing to fit in that dowel just right, with a bit of a trick, you have to dry fit it first. And so I just used a little Sharpie and I made little marks on the edges, so that, and then I marked which one was the top, all the way along here, and it fit in. And all of a sudden, it was the most satisfying thing in the world when I put it in and it went clunk. And yeah, that felt good. I'm telling you right now. Just need to let you guys know that it took me a while to put those main bearings in. I feel pretty satisfied. I took my time and I did it right. And that really is one of those things in when you're doing on anything, in any project you have or anything like that. If you're in a big hurry to get it done, you're going to make a mistake. Some of my mistakes have cost me thousands of dollars because I was just too rammy, too much in a hurry, trying to get her done. You know, one of my favorite sayings is the best way to get nothing done is to talk about it. And so I'm not big on talking or planning. I'm just pretty big on doing, which is kind of odd for a guy who sits in the executive role that I do. But I'm about getting her done, but I took my time. It probably took about 45 minutes to get those bearings lined up just perfect. And 3 or 4 test runs, and when it was satisfying, when it clunked into place, it was done right. And I think in life in general, if we take our time a little bit and try to do things right rather than do things in a hurry, I think we're going to make everybody a lot happier. So anyway, I'm going to keep at her. I have no idea how I'm going to get the second half of this case on, so I'm going to scratch my head a little bit and see what I can get done here. Thanks. Okay, there's a fair amount of sweat and effort and consideration and more consideration and wondering if I was doing it right or wrong, but I believe I have the two halves bolted together. This is a very significant step. My biggest hope is that I don't have to pull it all apart again. As near as I can tell, it's going well. I haven't tried this yet, but theoretically I should be able to grab this and pull it and turn that crank. The crank doesn't turn. Oh dear. Well, that's another day's problem. I will probably hook something onto the end and try turning from there and just seeing if we can't get a little bit of rotation, making sure that it's going to go well. Yeah, it's not nearly as easy as I thought it would be, but it's been a wonderful learning experience, and I've had lots of friends come by and give me a hand. So hopefully I can continue on this journey. So have yourself a good evening. Well, I'm sitting in my recliner. It's a full day after I just did the last recording. If you noticed, it didn't turn. It did not turn. I hooked up something larger on the back, and it wouldn't turn, and I ended up having to pull the case apart again. And I had one of the main bearings just a smick out of round, and I was too embarrassed to show you guys. I probably should have, but so I pulled her apart, got it to fit right, put it back together, and it turns now. So I'll maybe make a video tomorrow about it turning, but I wanted to get something up yet today. So hey, thanks for walking within a journey. This has become a little bit more tricky, but I'm happy with where I am right now, and I'm kind of excited. I got a special guest who came to visit me, and I'm going to be putting one of his videos up here right away. So remember, subscribe and give me a thumbs up there. and that'd be awesome. So have yourself a good day, and just take care of yourself. We'll talk soon. Bye now.